If I could start off just with Rob, when we spoke to him about the squad announcement last week, spoke so much about how he felt you hadn't changed, but you were happy with the move to Cardiff. You know, we haven't had much chance to talk to you since it all happened quickly. I think when we saw you, you were still at Nice and you were just about to go to Cardiff. How has the move worked out for you? Was it everything you wanted, and was it the only really option that you wanted as well to move back to Cardiff?
Yeah, I think as soon as I realised that was an option, I think I pushed very hard to make that happen and get that secured. So yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing to be back. Getting stuck into the family things as well, and I'm glad they're going back to school. But no, it's been great to be just in and around it all again. It's been difficult over the last 18 months being away from them and things like that. So. And yeah, I think from a football point of view as well, we're not far away. I think we've shown in glimpses what we're capable of doing. It's just trying to see out some games now and being a bit more ruthless in the final stages to come away with or to have something to show for.
And Aaron, as far as you're concerned as well, the move as well, could this extend your career? Was there thought of potentially retiring? You've had a long career already. Could this be a real page as well? Let's say potential new lease of life.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel good at the moment. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, just being, it's brought back so many memories as well from when I first started, and taking the same walk down to the training pitches and things like that. So yeah, it's. And seeing some familiar faces around the place and around the stadium and stuff. So yes, I just feel really good, and like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, and now I can go out and express myself again.
Aaron, obviously post World Cup, a number of retirements. Everyone that's been supporting Wales, long term, but also the last decade of unprecedented success, looking for the next superstar. A lot is said about Brennan Johnson. You've seen him on the training pitch, you've seen him in matches as well. This move now to Tottenham, what could that mean for him? How good a move could this be for Brennan Johnson?
Yeah, I wish I went to Tottenham, but no, I think from his point of view, it's a brilliant move for him. I mean, the potential that he has is quite scary. So hopefully now he can, take them next steps and go to the next level, if you like. So it's going to be important for Wales as well. It's going to be huge for us over the next, whatever years that is. But we're all excited, and hopefully now he can, he has another platform to go on and to improve himself again.
Final one for me. I apologise. I hope other people will talk about what Wales got to do this week, South Korea and Latvia, but one question I did want to speak to a professional footballer at the moment, with the season domestically and internationally, the way that VAR and the way that added time is now being used. What do the players, you've got to play in these games, what are you thinking about VAR and the use of added time, whatever competition it's being used in?
Well, VAR ain't in the champ, so I don't know about
that. You've been there.
No, it's, I think the time added on, it's definitely... it's going to accumulate over the season, isn't it? I think, you're playing an extra 10, 15 minutes in games now, which over the course of a month, could be an extra game or whatever. So, I think it's going to take its toll eventually. I mean, in the champ, there's a lot of games as it is. So you're playing, 7, 8 games in the month. It's an extra game at the end of it. So, I think... it's going to be one of them ones where we're going to have to see where we are, but it's definitely more demanding for players.
Okay, if we can stick to Wales, please. Thank you.
Aaron, this is a tough time for us, isn't it? Tough time for Rob Page. How is he coping? And how do you assess things at the moment?
I think we're all behind the gaffer. I think what he's done has been quite remarkable. Coming in the circumstances that he did, getting to a European Championship, to a World Cup, and now we've gone through a transitional period. We've lost some big players, and it was always going to be difficult. And we've lost some staff as well, and that's been a bit of a change. So these little transitional periods are always quite tricky at times, and I think we've started off this campaign really well with the 2 results, and the last 2, we probably got it wrong in the first game, and then the second game the red card kills us. So up until that sending off, I thought we were doing really well, and we are well in the game. So we know how important it is keeping people on the pitch. So now is an opportunity for us to bounce back and take one game at a time. We know what we got to do. Been in this position before. We had to, take it to the Hungary game in the last one to qualify. So hopefully this can be a similar case.
For Wales fans, it's a question of staying patient and keeping the faith, sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all know that there's a good group. There's a lot of potential in this team. A lot of players playing at the highest level. Exciting, young, talented players as well. So, I think we'll take it one game at a time now, and hopefully we can get everybody, right behind us and give us that extra bit then to, hopefully be in a position like before where we can get into the last couple of games with a chance of qualifying.
Yourself, you're beaming on the pitch, you're beaming off the pitch. A happy Aaron Ramsey, does that mean you're as happy as you've been at the start of the season or for the last few years? You tell me.
Yeah, I'm like I said earlier, I just feel like there's been a weight lifted off my shoulders. I'm feeling a lot more free, and I think that definitely helps then with going onto the pitch. I mean, it has been difficult being away from the family, but obviously you need that balance, right, to be able to to enjoy every aspect, and I feel like I'm just enjoying every moment of it at the moment.
Yeah, and I'm ready for 2 games in 4 or 5 days, which has been a problem in the past sometimes.
Oh, yeah, looking forward to these games. Obviously, the first game is a chance for us all to get some minutes together again before we go into the big game against Latvia. So, important week for us.
Last one for me. The school run is back on the agenda now. Maybe not today, you've got away with it for a week or so now in camp. Tell me about the joys of the school run.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Having 3 boys screaming in the car in the morning, so I'm really looking forward to it. And getting stuck into just being a family again.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Apologies for this. Just time for 2 more questions. Thank you.
Aaron, when it comes to Latvia, is it all about the result, or do you guys need to put in a performance to sort of get everything back on track?
I think in this stage, the 3 points are the most important thing. So regardless on how we do that, we know it's not going to be easy going over there. We've seen some clips on some teams going over, and they keep themselves in games and they make it difficult for you. So however we do it, I would take the 3 points all day. So yeah.
In terms of career, I think there's around about 7,000 tickets sold. How important is that game, and why should the Welsh fans sort of buy into it, I suppose?
Of course, I think it's important for us to get some minutes together on the pitch again, and to try and work on a few things before going into the big game. So of course, we know how important the fans are for us. They've been instrumental over the years, and hopefully this can continue for a very long period. And we're very proud to represent them, and the way that they've handled themselves and conducted themselves over the years has been second to none. So we're a really proud nation, and hopefully we can all get behind each other now to try and get over the line.
I have to leave it there. Sorry, we've got a 2 meeting at 1:45. Is that okay?
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.